Fuck yes. Fucking 22 Jump Street. Oh my god.
You were so pumped for this movie.
I was.
He tells me about it like 2 weeks ago, and
Jump Street's coming out. Watch it. Fuck, we should go see it. It's gonna be awesome.
And all my friends, way back when 21 first came out, I got the Gaia Online special glasses that you get for your avatar. Oh, that was so hip. No. And everyone was so gung-ho over it when it came out that...
Turned off by it, like...
I was turned off by it, and, you know, honestly, maybe that's my inner hipster talking. But usually I wait till the hype dies down before I decide to watch it and see what the big fucking deal is.
Yep.
And, you know, sometimes I am impressed.
Sometimes you're disappointed.
Sometimes I'm impressed like The Hobbit.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm not impressed like Twilight. But we'll not go there. That's already a sore spot.
Yes.
In media.
But we watched 21 Jump Street a few days ago.
Yeah, you showed it to me, and that convinced me to go with you tonight for 22.
Yeah, and
it was fucking awesome.
The second one, basically, it's the running joke in the movie. It's the same thing.
Do exactly like last time.
And they did. They did exactly the same thing, but they
rehashed the formula, and the formula breaks itself because they end up getting the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to do everything exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which... I don't know, just the irony is hilarious. There's so much of it in this movie.
Yeah, like, there's so much meta humor in it that it's just fucking hilarious. Like, and another running joke they do is, like, how much money they spent on this compared to the first one. Because, like, you can see from the start...
it was such a success in 21 that they doubled their budget.
There's, like, a fucking fight on a truck, like a dockyard.
Yeah, like a shipping...
The opening, it basically picks up where the first one left off, but instead of them going to college, they're going to online college and trying to find hidden messages in like a lecture.
In the online lecture, like the video.
And it wasn't even hidden.
Seriously won't even be hidden. They'll just
it was like
between the lecture, your contact is here, go here.
Yeah, but it was like the boat is arriving at the docks at 10:30.
Okay.
I guess that ties into yin and yang somehow, because that was what the lecture was on, was like yin and yang, which was interesting.
Slow and fast. And
whatever how you they go down to the docks. Jonah Hill's character does like a Mexican guy impersonation. He pulls it off like well though. Like he pulls and then
it's Jonah Hill. He pulls it off well for Jonah Hill.
And then Channing Tatum is like, I'm not good at improvising. They go in, they talk to like the guy in charge. His name is Ghost. And
he's like the like the first villain you really see. He's the guy. He's pegged as the distributor for the new stuff.
That's the one thing that they kept to in the formula is that the guy who you see at the start of the film is actually involved somehow. You missed the part in 21 where it was like the biker gang. You didn't see them the first time, but they turned out to be involved at the end. The biker gang.
Okay, yeah. So let's see.
They do that, but like everything else was like kind of like new.
Yeah. See. And that's just. Exactly, like they say they just didn't fix what wasn't broken?
Yeah, like the formula wasn't broken, so they didn't fix it.
And they didn't just like take 21, put it in a blender, and then spit it back out at you. Like,
no, it was different. And then like, so they're at the dock, and they ask, like, who's this guy? Oh, he's my brother, man. And
why isn't he talking?
Channing Tatum, when he talks, he does like this really like weird like drunken Mexican voice, like.
And it's really high pitched too.
No, like. We don't know. Sounds like Escuela from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like no lemon pledge.
Consuela?
Yeah, Consuela from that. And then there's like a chase scene, like they're climbing on the truck, they get caught up, and that's when they're sent back to Jump Street. The police captain basically makes multiple meta jokes
to the first.
And to the fact that it's a sequel and you're making more money. It's like it's so funny. It's like you're going back to Jump Street because people like the same thing. This one is going to be just as good because you have to do exactly what you fucking did the first time.
Just do exactly the same thing. Every time they fuck up, that's what they tell them.
Yeah. So they go to Jump Street, but it's been moved over to 22 Jump Street. Yeah. And it's a bigger building.
It's a bigger church.
And then they look back to 21 and they go, oh, well, they're just going to move it back over there anyway. And you see, like, 23 Jump Street condos being built.
Yeah, like condominiums being, oh my god. And you're just like,
foreshadowing, like it keeps on doing that.
Then at the very end, oh no, I'm not even gonna say.
Wait till we get to that part. But they don't. It's weird. They don't do it stupidly. Like there could have been so many chances for this meta humor to suck, but it works. Like it
It
works.
felt that a bit for me in the first one, like just a tad.
Yeah.
It felt a bit forced, but they had enough like material to bring up in this one that
Yeah.
they just hit it out of the park.
They go in. They meet Ice Cube again in his office. It's like, oh my god, he looks like he's in a cube of ice.
Yeah, he
That
looks
was
like
so-
he's in a cube of ice
so
because the damn
funny.
fucking office is just blank windows.
Yep. The nerd characters are back from the first one. They're like just side characters. They show up in like 2 scenes, but
They
they're,
do another Star Wars joke.
Yep.
It's just like, hey,
Force choke.
and they try to get to Schmidt too, and he's just like,
Fucking
no,
nerds.
No, fuck off.
But they go to college for real this time. It's a new drug called Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
And Chenko couldn't pronounce it. He's like Fiwi?
Yeah, because like they call it like.
It's Phy.
Or wasn't it like
PH.
WHY?
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
Wi-Fi?
But
Or something like that.
it was
it's
spelled-
Wi-Fi, but it's just spelled really like.
It was spelled like
a 16-year-old texted it to
yeah,
a friend.
or like how the
Say-
Sci-Fi Channel does their name now. Instead of SYFY, it's like SIFEFIE or something.
Oh really? I thought it was like.
Yeah, they changed the Sci-Fi logo again, but
Yeah.
it was weird like that. But they go to college. They break into their own separate groups again.
Jonah Hill gets laid.
Yes, he does, and it turns out to be fucking the captain's daughter, which is
And he congratulates
like
Jonah Hill
before
on
he
getting
knows
laid.
it's the daughter,
And he gives him a high five.
And then like he's like, we did it missionary doggy style, and
No, it wasn't even. And it was just we did missionary and missionary.
And then she was on her
and then
back.
the one where I'm on top and she's on her back.
It was good, but there was like way more jokes than what you saw in the trailer, which was what made this movie work for me. Cause
Yeah, I was expecting like, oh, okay, they're doing the same jokes. So
that's my main thing with comedies. Like that's why I didn't care for Neighbors, because there wasn't any overly good jokes that weren't in the trailer. That's another reason why A Million Ways to Die in the West sucks, but I'm gonna get to that another day.
Another day. I was hoping to see it first. You tell me so many horribly bad
Yes.
things that I just need to see
It's
this.
bad. I will show it to you. It is bad, and that'll be the next
I'll
video.
be judge of that.
That'll be the next video. But Jonah Hill goes with like these artsy students. They're not in it that much. Like the high school one focused more on the other groups, but
Yeah, well, because this one was more about Tanith's character, wasn't it?
yeah,
Tanith's
but it
character?
was more. This was probably the best romance movie I've seen in a while.
Oh my god, the bromance puns!
Like
They
you
keep
want to
referring
invest separate
to-
investigations?
Yeah, separate
You-
investigations, like, they do the whole, like, are you really breaking up with me right now? And then the, like, open relationship,
Yep.
they make a pun like,
Open
oh, maybe, like,
investigation.
we should investigate other people, or...
But it was
You want this to be an open investigation, and...
it was cool though, because that was like Channing Tatum's main conflict is that he doesn't gel well with Jonah Hill. Like
Yeah, and he...
kind of looking after him a little bit. That's what he feels.
Yeah, kind of like in contrast to the first one, when
Yeah.
Jonah Hill's character gets to be the cool guy in high school.
Yeah, and
This guy gets to play football, and he's really good at it.
Yep.
And
With he
it's
plays.
kind of the reverse.
Yeah. Like the only thing I didn't care about this movie is the side characters, and this one weren't as good as the first movie.
Oh, nowhere near.
No, but like the main characters though, well made up for that. The 2 villains from the first one popped up in a small little cameo, which
Which you hate, but I think was genius.
I didn't hate it. It just felt a little bit pointless because like it didn't even pay off in the story. It turned out to be a mislead. Like it turned out to be a red herring in general. Like what they said, like, oh look at the tattoo, but that didn't even turn out to be anything important because
Yeah,
the football jock turned out to just be a buyer, not like
not the distributor, like
yeah, nothing
you
important.
initially thought.
So, but is that Schmidt being a little bitch again?
Yeah, just from the trailer, even everyone's gonna know that. But oh man,
It was
yeah,
good.
oh yeah. Sorry for for shooting your dick off. Yeah. No, it's cool, brother. They slipped his name into a vagina.
And he pounds me every day. I remember
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah. He's like,
no, I don't.
No,
God,
I don't.
Get me
He's
the
like,
fuck out of
Get me
here.
the fuck out of here, you
I
guys.
could have went to Berkeley.
He keeps saying that.
Berkeley.
So brokenhearted, and he's forcing him to be the dominant.
Yep.
I'm your bitch. No, I am your bitch.
No, like it was a funny cameo. It just story-wise, it didn't really pay off.
I don't know. Maybe it's the whole tranny aspect that I like. The
Yeah.
fact that the straight guy got his half dick slip into a vagina that doesn't even work because it bleeds apparently.
Like a period, oh my god.
Doesn't stop you the last night.
Oh my god.
That was the joke. He makes the little tongue flick and everything.
That was...
Oh, it was just so
was
disturbing
funny.
and raunchy that
Funny.
it was right up my alley. So.
But the movie doesn't even make that many raunchy jokes, in all honesty. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I was expecting way more dick jokes.
Especially with all the spring break shit.
That was the most PG spring break I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly like in the background. And
Spring Breakers, Piranha, there's like fucking ass, titties. Oh, speaking of fucking the song when they were tripping balls on the crowd, titties, like, ass, titties, and like Jonah Hill was having like a bad trip where it's like emo music and like it's raining in the fire.
It's not even like emo music. It's just really bad old classic.
It's not 3 Days Grace, but
No. 3 Days Grace is good.
Creed. It was Creed.
Yeah.
It was fucking Creed was
Yeah,
playing.
you have a nickel Creed, guys.
And while Channing Tatum's character's like fucking.
He's having the best trip of his life.
He's like in like a little mini car at one point.
Yeah,
and
it's a little Porsche. I know it's not a Porsche. It's a.
It starts with an H. It's a fucking export car that he likes.
Oh, what's wrong with us?
But Hootie, Hottie, I don't know. H. Starts with an H. Can't remember what, but he has a fetish for the cars.
Yeah.
Up until the very end when he's like,
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
And yeah, the Lamborghini, and Jonah Hill gets to drive it, and he does it.
It fucking sucks.
He's like, don't.
It's the shittiest
He
car.
mentions it later.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, you were so right. Lambos are so. He's like, don't. It's still too soon. He's like, yeah, it's a terrible car. It's shittily made.
Oh my god.
I had the worst time of my life.
The opening though, like when they're going to go to the dock, that was not the funniest part, but one of those like coolest parts that got me really hyped for the rest of the film. When they're like turned down for what by Little John is playing, and they're like gearing up to showing off like all the guns they have for like no fucking reason.
Jonah
and they
Hill
do like
gets
the
two
back,
golden
they do like the
guns.
back-to-back thing where they're like around each other, and then like
it's just. You think this is there for posterity, right? But like, of course, us as the audience, we can just imagine these two fucking idiots just standing on a roof.
Yeah, just
testing
out
going
the
like
guns.
this. Just standing there, imagining that the camera's doing it.
It was like in the first one when they were trying to jump over the car they brought to high school for like no reason. So welcome to a permanent lifetime of being badass motherfuckers.
Oh man, and just like
so the whole thing there with the college, the football story was interesting. Like he got to play football. He
got to be popular. He got offered the football scholarship or whatever.
Yeah,
he was going to take it.
He did take it, but then he got like really bored of it. It's like because you need. Like the cameo teacher Patton Oswalt said, you need friction. Friction creates fire. Like, no, I don't know if you recognize Patton Oswalt from anything else, but he's like a stand-up comedian. It was just cool kind of seeing him in a cameo, and Queen Latifah had a cameo too with Ice Cube's wife.
Ice Cube's wife.
For like no reason. So Skip, we're gonna be jumping around a lot once again.
Yeah,
but so it turns out, like I said, the girl that he sleeps with turns out to be Ice Cube's daughter. They meet on Parent Day, and he's just like, he fucking stares daggers down at him after he realizes what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
He like freaks out at the dinner. He like walks in to like get some food, and he gets like
flipping shit.
He gets like
buffet.
He gets like 2 beans. He's like, what the fuck is that? He just grabs like a handful of slams down the plate, like
what's wrong with you?
Starts like grabbing like all the food's like flipping out, grabs it,
he
throws
just
it
gets
around.
So carried away. He's like, all of this. Fuck you, flower pot!
Then he sends Jonah Hill like some angry text like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
And he goes by his cover name, Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
Like,
I'm gonna kill you,
Doug. You're gonna die, Doug. Fucking picture of a gun, picture of a skull, picture of a knife, picture of a hammer, Doug. Oh my god. And he's getting all of these texts while he's with his daughter. He's like, trying to calm her down. I hate my dad so much. and you're there. He's like, oh yeah, okay. And you're like, oh okay. He's gonna be totally supportive, and it's just gonna shift focus, and you just hear the phone. Bloom, 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 bloom.
Yeah, more. And like 6 messages in a row.
So it just gets like shotgun. after a while.
Oh my god, it was
And the awkward roommate.
Yep.
Just always
The
there,
bitch,
and
yeah,
they never
she's just like-
notice. They never notice until it's too late. How long have you been there?
Long
enough to
enough.
hear you guys fornicating all night long.
long enough to hear all your problems. You got 99 problems, and being young ain't one of them.
Yeah, she makes
She kept
so
on
much
making
fun.
she kept on making jokes about his age. Like,
They all do.
yeah.
Everyone knows they're narcs because they
Yeah.
like wear it on their sleeve.
Yeah, that was like the entire like one of the funny jokes in this was that like
Yeah,
people
everyone.
in high school aren't people in high school are stupid. These are college kids. They're not fucking idiots.
Yeah, because they're usually, you know, the ones lying to cops and
Mhm.
doing all the crazy, ridiculous, stupid shit. And the shoes. Every time you see people walking the
Yeah.
next morning, everyone is carrying their shoes.
Oh
in their
yeah, the
hand.
walk of shame when Doug leaves the girls when Doug leaves the daughter's room.
The first
walk of
time,
shame.
because she just wanted to hook up because she was drunk. She's like, I'm not even sure if I like you sober.
Yeah, and then he wasn't even drunk the other time. It was just him just walking away from like when the first fight that him and his partner had. So
Yeah, because it's a recurring theme, like
Yeah.
it needs to be.
Like the
because
whole-
there has to be
the-
friction.
yeah, the whole movie like their friction.
Yeah, it's usually a back and forth.
The drugs the drug scene in this one was way better than the first one when they took the holy fucking shit and like started tripping balls. This one was so much better because like we're really focused now. We're gonna put fucking surveillance cameras in the house.
We're gonna Kayla drill holes to get the wires through.
Drilling like
He's
six
drilling. He's
fucking
like, okay,
holes.
that one's good. That
And they
one's good.
put-
Do that one.
did
He's
you
like,
know-
what are you talking about? I have none left.
Did you notice like the cameras were all fucking behind them in the same room? Like there was like 20 of
There's
them.
like a billion everywhere suddenly.
Funny.
And there was actually a continuity error if I heard it right because Jonah Hill said like I'm all out. I only brought like 6, and then afterwards it kind of you see in the background all the red lights from the
Yeah.
cameras and there was like 20 of them.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
just
there
like,
were 6 when you
eh?
covered them up too, which was weird. Like that was the
Yeah,
continuity
yeah,
error.
because they made noise and they go check it out
guys
and they had
go-
to hide all the cameras.
Yep. It was a really good movie though. I'm trying to think what else was like.
I wish my college experience had been like fucking
But
the college experience they have.
it's not
like,
college though. It's,
sororities and
it's
shit.
university. There's a difference. There's a huge
No,
difference
it
from
was
what I heard.
totally college.
Oh, when he hangs out with the art students though, when he's in the fucking studio, I was just thinking of like the arts group around here, like.
Yeah, it's actually hilarious because it's complete stark contrast to kind of like the correctionals
Yeah.
people, like a lot of the stereotypical like buff correctional guys
Yeah.
that are in policing.
Yep.
And then there's like our art fundamentals and our animation
Mhm.
students who are all like skinny and meek, and we're like, we like anime and rock music. We're so random.
But they didn't pull any punches on art students either, which is what they could have
And
done.
they could have.
They really could have, but they didn't. There was like one scene with like a poetry reading, which was just
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, I'm not a bit. I don't know enough about poetry to pull any punches, but the movie made it look like bullshit. I don't know, because like there was
It
like this
was.
one. There's this one girl. She was singing about her nipples or talking about her nipples, and when
And she's trying to do it metaphorically.
she's like areolas hard, it was fucking.
And she repeats herself.
Yeah,
So
like-
eventually, that's what Jonah Hill does when he's put on the spot and
Yeah.
has to ad-lib a fucking slam
Hands
poem.
moving, taking firm stance. She's dead.
Yeah.
Peace.
She's dead.
Just drops the mic and walks away.
That was for so-and-so. Dead.
God.
Just walks off stage.
It was.
Everyone's like, yeah, yeah.
They like
it's
clap
so
for no
powerful."
reason. Like.
No, everyone thinks it's so powerful,
Yeah.
and then like the girl he's trying to impress, the one he actually ends up hooking up with, is
Yeah.
just like, you're fucking kidding me.
It was. I do believe the side characters were a little bit of a miss. Once again, the side characters were a little bit of a missed opportunity. Like if they'd shown a little bit more of the art students, like
Yeah,
even
or
if.
the nerds.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the.
They came back for like, I saw them maybe 2 scenes.
Well, that was what I mean. They were a throwaway gag, but they established them a little bit in the first film. Like, they were losers, but Channing Tatum made them, like, more confident and stuff like that. Like, they showed up at prom, they hung out with prostitutes, assumingly, because they never really said where they got the girls from.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
assuming
come
they were
on. That's the
prostitutes.
only way they could get girls to go with those guys.
I think that they were prostitutes, and then, like the girls seemed generally impressed by, like, all the hacking and stuff that they could do.
Yeah, you think they're prostitutes, but by the way they're dressing, I fucking know they're prostitutes. The
But-
hemlines on those dresses, that is not pure.
But if they could have did that with, like, the art students, like, just gave them, like, little not like a main story in the story, but just like a few scenes.
Anything more than what we see them, because they kind of they kind of seem like, because what they do is they establish the drinking parties that you associate with university and college, and like welfare beer.
He had a fucking really good storyline though. The guy that Channing Tatum got with, like he had a really fucking good storyline.
Oh yeah, but like and then you kind of cut to in the museum where Jonah Hill's trying to get with this art chick, this art major, and they're all there like sipping wine.
Yeah, they're talking about art sipping wine.
And there's like it's a gallery of all kinds of paintings.
Yeah,
and shit
that's seriously what I think the art fundies would be in like fucking St. Thomas. Like they're just
that's horseshit. We'd be at the fucking parties just like them.
Not from what I've seen.
I don't know how many fundies could actually take wine.
I mean, like not drinking, but like it seems like they'd just be like more.
Yeah.
I don't want to say cultured, but like you know what I mean, like not.
We're not fucking retards, shirtless sorority frat boys.
I don't know, like just everyone I know there doesn't really drink, so it seems that kind of thing.
Oh, they will.
But.
Except for Carl. Carl drinks way too much.
Oh yeah. Like Carl would be like the only person drinking the wine. The wine he'd just be like.
Oh no, I like wine.
Oh.
Like if I needed to, I'd polish off the wine.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the fisting joke. Oh my god.
Joke. Oh my god.
Fucking.
You just gotta get your ceilings. You just gotta.
The ceiling just break through the ceiling. Break through the ceiling.
Break through the.
Oh my god. They did that like twice, and the second time they did it was actually funnier.
And the second time they did it was a bromance.
Yeah, it was him and the other guy.
Character.
It's like this. Yeah, we can.
At the very end, he's gay. Yeah, man, that's who he belongs with. What? At the very end.
I didn't think that.
I caught on to it, but I was like, I thought they weren't going to address it and just left it as like a little kind of Easter egg thing.
Well, no, that's what I like at the start of it. I thought he's gonna turn out to be gay, but then like the more the film went on, I was like. No.
I thought he was gonna try leaning in and kissing him, and like when
they
were on top of the goalpost.
That's what I thought the sandwich thing was. In all honesty, that's what
I thought that was how the goalpost was going, and then fucking Rooster's trying to knock it over.
Oh
He's so drunk.
The fucking car chase. The car chase though was phenomenal. When they meet up with basically they're in the library. Turns out the guy from before, Ghost, is there trying to buy the product off of the bitchy roommate who turns out to be his daughter.
And she's the actual fucking mastermind or villain or whatever.
But they get caught. They chase after Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, and they get away in like this football helmet car.
Yeah, it's shaped like the team's mascot helmet or whatever.
And as they're going through the fight, like we can't break any more things. We can't cost.
Yeah,
it's a meta joke.
We're over budget.
We're over budget.
We're over budget.
Like. They keep on crashing into more stuff, like, and it's like these really
weird go through an ATM.
Coincidental stuff, like, we're going through the sculpture yard when he could have just went to the parking lot.
Yeah, like, he's like, right or left? I don't know, whichever one's cheaper. And he goes through the sculpture garden, and he's like, it's like they're trying to hit them. I mean,
and then
it kind of looks cool, but it's just totally wasteful.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ah!
Right after he says that, he smashes into a kiosk that has an ATM, and the money literally flies at the screen. Yeah. Like it couldn't have been any more. I don't know if they had said it feels like they're throwing money at the screen. I don't know if they would have cheapened the laugh or made it better. But that's something they could have done. And then they go through a robotics lab, which they don't show.
But then again, because they don't have the budget.
Yeah, everything else.
Because that would have been expensive to actually shoot.
They make a comment like, "Oh my god, they had so many expensive things in there."
And that was Channing.
Yeah, I know it was Jonah Hill that said that. It was Jonah Hill that said that.
Yeah, but like it was his character. It was his character's idea to
drive through. For no fucking reason, he's like, let's go through the robotics lab.
And then he's like, oh man, there was a lot of expensive shit in there.
And then they finally get into the studio, or not studio. They finally get into the stadium where they crash into the goalpost and knock it down, which was
which is what Rooster was trying to do when he
was a recurring thing. It was like everyone's been trying to knock down a goalpost every time there's a game.
Yeah,
they keep on trying to do it, and they find the fucking car crashes into the goalpost, blows up, and it falls down.
And everyone just runs into the field and starts cheering. and they don't resume the game. So I'm just kind of like, maybe they're, well, I guess they can't, right? The goalpost is on fire on the floor.
I don't know if the car chase scene in this one was better than the one in the first one, because the first one had like the explosion
jokes, which they didn't do.
No, they didn't do any.
I'm glad they didn't, because that would have just been a little far.
No, but I'm surprised they didn't do another action cliche reference of some sort. Like,
I guess.
I don't know. I don't know, it could have been another action cliche.
No, the grenade in the pants. I found that was pretty action cliche, especially since it's like Miami Vice style.
Oh yeah, like where did he put the grenades in his pants? Just reach up for it. Reach up.
What's that? That's my dick. What's that?
Again.
That's my dick.
Why is it hard? I couldn't hear it because everyone was laughing from the previous sentence, but I think he said something like because he's up in the air or something.
I thought it was because you're fucking grabbing onto it.
Either way, it was funny. But this was really, really good. Like, Ice Cube got a lot more. Ice Cube got more scenes in it, and they
well deserved.
They made some jokes about Ice Cube's background too, which I thought was funny. Because it's like they asked Queen Latifah's, who played his wife, where she came from. She's like, I'm from Compton. Like, straight out Compton, she said, just like his song. And then, like, where'd your husband come from? And she's like, she named some offshoot, which is what I've noticed a lot of people complain about, is that Ice Cube is not original gangster or something like that, but like none of them really are. I just thought that was a funny little reference.
Yeah, like
that they made, like.
Oh, because an actual gangster is gonna work for a fucking production company.
No, like all the people who sing those rap songs came from cushier neighborhoods. Like they weren't directly in the shit, but they were close to it. Like you still fucking saw that shit.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was really good. The climax was good too. Like when they were at spring break.
And they didn't do spring break right away. They did it after.
Like
the whole going into the fun of battle.
They dwelled on like the separation a lot more this time though.
Yeah,
like cause in the other one it was just like one scene and it was like
because it was they cut that one super short, which it was really refreshing.
Yeah.
But
this one they carried out because it was like
it was an underlying problem too.
Like it's the wrong person, and Channing Tatum just got bored of like hanging out with someone who he always gets along with. Like
the new football friend, who's the gay football friend.
Yep.
They work out so much together. It's like, man, you want to do something other than
what else is there to do? What else is there to do? It was
and they keep doing the grunting, and Jonah Hill's spying on them, and he's looking at his tablet, and all you hear is two guys like,
and knocks on the door. And it's like, go away, there's a sock on the door. I'm fornicating with a human woman.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No,
it made me hate Jonah Hill a little less.
Yeah, this movie, if you...
In all honesty, I don't like the guy. I find he's a really, usually a pretty dry actor, but...
He was good in this.
I really liked him in Jump Street.
He was good in this.
Surprisingly.
And Korean Jesus maybe made another appearance, because Ice Cube was like, that's fucking Vietnamese Jesus, you racist bastard.
And Jonah Hill still pulls black jokes too.
Yep.
In this one.
Oh yeah, like
it's so refreshing to see a black victim, and he's just like, if this were a white person, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, just another white cracker. Ice Cube's like, how come everything you say makes me want to just puke? Did we bring up the
very end?
When the daughter when the captain finally finds out that his daughter was the one that Jonah Hill slept with. Channing Tatum, you hear like a clock ticking in the background, and it finally clicks for him. He runs outside.
Yeah, he realizes, and then he's freaking out. He's laughing so hard.
He fucked the captain's daughter.
He's yelling all through the office.
And he goes back in, and you see Ice Cube just pick up like a pistol, slam it down the table, and it's like, you need to get back to work. Oh, and previous to that, Jonah Hill was just like putting on a bulletproof vest.
Before the talks. He's still staring knives at him.
They fucking tasered him in the balls at the end. It's like payback.
Yeah. Oh man, no, the awkward fist fight scene.
Oh, with the girl,
Yeah.
Trying to kiss me?
She fucking leans in, like, she turns out to be the bad guy, the creepy roommate.
And
then they're having a fist fight, and she tries leaning in to kiss him, and he's just like, no, what? And she keeps trying to do it.
Yeah.
She's secretly attracted to him.
And then when they're in the next room, like she's down on the bed and he's like trying to restrain her or something. She's like, "What are you trying to do? You trying to fuck me or something?"
Yeah.
And that's like the way he's positioned. He's like climbed over her like this.
And she's just kind of like leans in again. And he's like, "No, this is so awkward."
During that entire scene, the extra in that was fucking funny.
Yeah.
He was just sitting in the chair. He was just like.
He's in the corner and he's like lighting his bong or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like. He doesn't move.
You know what would have made his scene better? Is
What?
if when they moved to the next room, because he was like slightly off camera still, if he had just moved like back in and sat down behind them. That would have been funny.
I don't know. I think what would have been funny is if they would have went into the bed, like the room with the bed that they ended up
There's someone in there?
and there's someone in there having
That
another
would've been-
threesome like in the first one.
Oh yeah, like when they were at the high school party. Oh my god, that would have been interesting.
Oh man! And then they could have just gone to another room after that. Like
But
it was in a hotel.
it was good. The only thing another thing I didn't care for was the helicopter climax itself. It didn't feel as exciting as like the limo chase.
Oh,
in
you mean
the
the
first one.
punchline?
No, yeah, like when Janko or Jonah Hill's character faced his like not
Janko
fear.
was Janko.
Yeah, whatever, Doug. I have
Doug,
bad
Jonah
names.
Hill, Doug.
Yeah.
Doug.
When he got over his fear of choking, shot the guy's dick off. But this one, they're just hanging onto the helicopter. They throw a grenade in, blows up. Like it just didn't feel as intense.
And instead of
The girl being taken hostage first, it was
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
and
and then-
she gets shot in the foot, and he's the pissiest hostage I've ever seen, but he does it really
she's
well.
like, move faster. She's like, fuck you, bitch! I can't. You shot me in the fucking
I'm
foot.
gonna go at my own damn fucking pace because you shot me in the goddamn foot.
But then Jonah Hill gets taken hostage at the end, and then fucking Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's like, I don't got the shot.
But I'll take it. I'll shoot
gonna
you
take
through
the
the
shot.
shoulder.
He's like, don't take the shot. And she's like, I'll take the shot. Don't take the shot. Oh my god.
But they were just buying time because like the daughter just
The
snuck up behind her.
daughter was actually there for spring break too for some fucking reason. Everyone's at there for spring break.
Everyone from the college was there.
Yeah.
Or the
The gay
university.
best friend is there. Rooster, the fucking asshole with the red mohawk.
Oh my god, the girl fight. Remember
Okay, which one?
when Channing was using the girl to like fight the other
Oh
guy?
man!
Fucking
It's
used her like a
I feel
nunchuck.
I feel like he was playing D&D and decided I'm gonna use this girl as an improvised weapon and rolled a natural 20.
Like she climbed on his back and then like
And she's like, yes, she's climbing on his back like playing chicken.
he was using like her feet.
Yeah,
and then
using like her legs
He
and
legitimately
shit, and
tore her
then
like a
spinning her
baton.
around.
Like, oh my god, that was awesome.
That was really well coordinated. And then he just makes out with her and shoves her back into the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just some random drunk spring
Yeah.
girl, right? That's what they all are.
It was
hoochies.
yeah.
Oh,
It was good. And then Channing Tatum got shot in the shoulder again, which was funny.
Yes, Jonah Hill tries to return the favor.
He jumps like so early, like
he jumps too early and then lands and then he
bullet.
gets shot in the other arm.
the other arm.
So he's like,
He got-
okay, no, it's only fair, man.
Yeah.
He's like, stand still, I have to shoot you in the arm.
At the end, yeah.
And then he flinches and it hits a
The metal behind
cap
him
behind him, and it
shoots
ricochets
him.
back into his only good arm now.
Yeah.
So now he's shot in both arms.
Oh my god, it was good. And then the epilogue. The epilogue was fucking glorious. I forget what the first school they went to was, like...
It was just, they made it seem like 23 Jump Street.
Yeah, but...
Like,
they
it's gonna
just-
be like this school.
I forget what the first one was, though. Like, the first one actually did sound kind of legit. Can't remember.
Fuck, I can't remember.
But, like...
There
and
were
then,
so many of them.
And then it was like, you got a new assignment. You're going to
to
culinary...
Russia. Yeah, there was one
Yeah,
from Russia. The
Russia.
second one was Russia.
Yeah. Russia, culinary school, ballet school, art
And they always
school.
have like these the double entendres or puns.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite being the ballet school one because Jonah Hill's like, yes, finally something I'm excellent at. And
Point and shoot.
point and shoot. I was like, oh no, that was too good.
But no, like they had like 21 Jump Street in space, 21 Jump Street
21 Jump Street
yeah,
in space.
21 Jump Street in a retirement home.
yeah. Yeah, and they make the
21 Jump Street
known.
retirement home is what it was called.
We're getting too old for this shit. 6
Yeah.
hours of makeup to look like old people.
And then they laughed at it. They laughed like that
Laugh their
joke.
own jokes.
And then there was like, because basically it was like 20 different Jump Street movies.
Yeah, it's
and
just
like,
a bunch of pitches
Yeah.
and like maybe like 5 seconds for like a
Each-
pseudo commercial
yeah.
and like a promotional pitch post.
halfway through, it was like Jonah Hill as replacing Jonah. It was
Seth Rogen is there instead of Jonah Hill.
It's
and
like, he looks different. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
New
I
glasses.
got new glasses, man. And then, he's like, oh, okay, that's what it is. And then he gets his name wrong.
Yeah.
It's like Jenkins.
It's Jenko.
Jenko, man. Jenko, yeah.
And then in the next one is Jonah Hill again. It's like, what track dispute?
Yeah,
everything's fine.
What contract track dispute? Like, what?
It was so funny.
Oh, goodness.
They had fucking Jump Street toys.
Yeah, then they had like the
dick.
video game, Shoot the Dick toys. Yeah, with the little kids shooting like dildos that fell in half.
And then they did actually have toys. Like there was like Channing Tatum's toy was like said welcome to a lifetime of being badass motherfuckers. And like
Jonah Hill's.
It inked in my mouth.
it inked in my mouth because the
squid attack
from the very beginning.
Oh my god, it was.
It was part of the action figure and it's on his face. And then Ice Cube, they have like a little kid playing it, and he like pulls the cord, and he's like, "Don't fuck my daughter." The kid's like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
Oh my god, that was. It was good though. It
was worth it. If you hate the movie, it's worth it just to see all the pitches at the end for the epilogue.
If you don't like the first one, you're not gonna like this one because it's not like it's anything new.
It isn't. I guess.
No, it isn't. Like, it isn't anything new. Like, it's not. You're not gonna go in. It's not like the Raid 1 and 2, where the Raid 1 is like a confined action movie to one building, and then the second one is like gang wars and really expansive. This isn't anything new. This is the first one, different story, making jokes about how it should be the same but slightly different. That's basically what it is.
That's basically in a nutshell.
But it's worth checking out if you like the first one. Oh, and also, if you like the first, I don't know, the only way you wouldn't like the first one really is if you really don't like Jonah Hill or Channing Tatum.
I didn't really like Jonah Hill, and I went into Jump Street kind of like how I went into My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
I went in wanting to hate it. Wanting to, and I couldn't bring myself to, because there was just too many quirks, and there was just too much stupid charm, a little bit, for Jonah Hill.
So...
That's usually what turns me off of him, but it got me this time.
It's worth checking out.
Oh, what about the trailers?
Oh, fuck yes. My bad.
His bad guys.
I can do a second video for trailers. We're actually talking about this one for a fucking long time, actually. Tammy. New trailer this time for Tammy, not a teaser where it's just her robbing the fucking pie place.
Which I did enjoy. You told me about that, and I got so much enjoyment out of watching it, even though I knew what was going on. And
I want the good pies.
I want the good pies. You want some pies too?
And this time they mentioned the girls, like, if this wasn't happening, like, I could totally picture us hanging out, like, drinking some wine in a hot tub. It's like, I have a hot tub in my studio. It's like, might meet up again.
Let's pray that we meet up again. Yeah.
Hercules.
That looked decent.
Well, we were talking about before we went in, like, because the pre-show showed Hercules. That's the first time I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
And I actually did. I think it looks good. It looks a little bit like Spartacus. Hopefully it's not like... Hopefully it's not like Clash of the Titans, because Clash of the Titans was really bad.
It was really short and really bad. But I find the thing I like about this one is they make him look so worn, worn down. And
like he's beaten by like life. He just
and then he tries to settle down and have like a family and shit, and the gods are like, you're a champion, fuck you.
The Rock even mentioned it, like, this is Hercules surviving, not him living.
Yeah, exactly.
The other trailer was The Interview. I saw this previous because
I don't even remember that trailer.
I saw this previous on Facebook because not Seth Rogen. I can't remember if Seth Rogen or James Franco. One of them posted it on Facebook, and I watched it. It's them trying to assassinate Kim Jong-un.
Oh.
In like Korea.
Oh man, yeah, okay. That one's actually.
I hope this is a trend that those two are doing, where they do like these weird like one-off meta movies, because it feels like this is in the same vein as This Is the End. In all honesty, where it's like, okay, this is them playing themselves in like a fantasy situation sort of thing. Because they are playing themselves. It's not like them playing characters; it's them playing themselves. So they're going to interview him, but I guess they also want to kill him. Like the trailer
it's an assassination.
The trailer didn't show you that much. It just showed you like a little tidbits of what's going on, and the only like real joke that the trailer showed you was, they will believe anything that Kim Jong-un says, even like he can talk to dolphins, and that the man does not urinate or defecate.
Oh,
And
that's
they're-
stupid, man. Everyone
He
can
must
see
do
it.
it, because if not, where's it go? Explode. But he can't talk to dolphins.
though.
But it looks intense.
And they have a little bit of bromance too in that one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it. They
You wanna go
always
assist
do.
any Kim Jong Un? Yeah, I feel like going to do that. Cool, it's a date. Let's go.
And then like before that, they're like, two men go into a situation, and they know they might not make it out, so they say. And they
do
both
it.
mouth that to each other. Like,
Yeah, they just mouth it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The last trailer was sex tape. This is the same trailer I just found on like a Red Band site.
Oh, I want to see that.
It does look interesting. I think.
And it looks totally plausible too, because you can set. If you don't know the premise of the movie, is they make a sex tape when they're really hammered one night, and they try following this this book of sex positions.
What was
And
it called?
it's
Like Rules of Sex or something like that?
Something like obscure.
My sex dojo.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
my sex dojo.
This is our sex dojo. Oh my god. And so they're totally hammered, and they screw up a lot of the positions and all that shit, and they get hurt.
Oh,
and
she
it's
need her
embarrassing
vagina.
as shit.
He
Yeah, he
need
needed
her
her
vagina.
vagina because she was, I guess, gonna jump on his dick or something. But both of them were so hammered, anyways. So it's this really embarrassing thing, and Cloud uploads it automatically, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna delete that in
We
the
have
morning."
to find it.
And then I guess the premise of the movie is them just trying to track down all the files and delete them.
Yep. It
But
looks
people have already seen it, so like
like
they're
Rob Corddry, and I didn't get who was his wife. I've probably seen her, I just didn't recognize her. But Rob Corddry is in it as like someone.
yeah, and they look at them like they've seen the video, and the first thing they just say when they open the door is like, "You guys are fucked up."
It looks awesome, and like she goes to get still tape from her boss, who's played by Rob Lowe, and
Ironic that his name's Blow.
no, Rob Lowe, L-O-W. He was in
Fine, just add a B. It's ironic for the trailer.
Yeah, I know, because in the trailer she's like doing
Distract
blow
my
with
boss! And she's there, he comes back down after looking for the file, and she's there doing like lines of blow with him.
And at the end, and he got attacked by the dog like the whole time.
Yeah, the attack dog, a German Shepherd that mauled the fuck out of him.
He like it lands on the treadmill and goes fucking flying against the wall, and he's like, Siri, how do I do CPR on a dog?
And then it just
bites him.
Gets at him again.
In another frame of the trailer, you see like her talking to her boss, and you see him falling out of the building.
And then the dog
follows him.
Oh.
It looks intense.
It really does.
Then as they're
actually.
walking away, he's like, I got mauled by a dog trying to find his iPad while you were doing blow with him. She's like, I was distracting him. How were you distracting him? He's not Scarface.
Yeah, this isn't fucking Scarface. Oh man. I actually really want to see that. Maybe that's the next one we should go see.
I don't even know when it comes out. It's fucking better. It's gonna be better than Bad
care.
Teacher. That would be a really fun
I
movie
don't
to
know,
see.
Bad Teacher was kind of funny.
I don't remember. Like I never saw it, but I heard it wasn't that good.
It wasn't that great, honestly, because I worked at a rental place back at the time.
Nice.
And I got, you get the new releases for free if the night before you put them on the shelf.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great, anyways.
Okay.
But I'll show you. We'll do another video maybe.
Okay.
It was pretty bad. And we'll see you guys another night.
Yep.